After looking at the farmers and worker layout, we're moving to the artisans, the third tier population in the old world. If you've missed those two previous episodes, don't hesitate to check the video that will appear now at the top or will also be in the video description below. I'm going to show you the layouts that I invented for the production chains in the artisans level. I'm Strat Gamer, covering strategy, city building games, simulations, with game reviews, guides, tutorials and let's plays. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't hesitate to press the red button below so that you never miss another video and you help support the channel. This is an artisan house and we have a couple of new needs that we're going to talk about. First, the canned food that a lot of people don't like, so we're going to talk about that one. Then second, the sewing machine. Third, the fur coats, and that's an interesting one because it actually requires resources from both the old world and the new world, but I'm also going to show you a layout so that you don't need anything from the new world. So a layout that's focused only on the old world. Then we have another service need, the university, which you can see here. And then for luxury goods in the happiness tab, we have a new luxury need, which is the variety theater, which you can see here, and the rum. And once again, this is something where usually you need the new world, but I'm going to show you a layout for old world only rum. If you're excited by this plan, don't hesitate to press the like button, to share in the comments below what you want to see. Also, if you have questions, I'd love to hear about it. First and foremost, the canned food. It does take quite a bit of space for this full layout, but I'm quite proud of it. This will enable you to produce 4 canned food per minute, which is quite a lot. As you can see, I need very little, less than 1 versus those 4 produced. The canned food production chain finishes with canneries with 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then you will need some iron. Of course, it's pretty hard to have the iron fully inside the layout, but you can make it quite close. You can put your layout close to a mine so that the mine can deliver directly and you don't even need a warehouse. Then on the other side, we're gonna need artisanal kitchens to create some goulash. And you can see this is what I've put on the sides here. It takes them 2 minutes, so it's even longer than the canneries. And then for those goulash, you'll need both beef in the cattle farm. This is also at the base is 2 minutes, but I've put a silo so that it only needs 1 minute now. And then the red pepper farms. And here I didn't put a tractor, so we have 8. As you can see, this is a great rectangle. So we have the final production in the middle with 2 warehouses in the corners. Intermediate production on the side so that they can deliver very quickly to all of these canneries, and on the side the farms that will deliver to these. So sometimes they do have to walk quite a bit. You could make it even closer by putting these farms around here, but then it would be a very strange shape, to be honest. And we also have fire coverage. That is perfect. So tell me, what do you think about these layouts? Are you going to use it? Do you have something even better? Let's move now to the sewing machine. For the sewing machine, it finishes with the sewing machine factory. You can see 2 here, and they need 2 things. One, they need steel from the furnace, and that's why I've put 2 here. It is 30 seconds, so that's why you have 2 and 2. Why 2? Well, because the wood is actually 15 seconds, so you only need 1. And of course, we can't really put the wood right in the middle, because then there won't be enough forest for it, but you can once again put it quite close so that when you click on it, you can see in green where it can deliver, and it can deliver to that one and this one without any problem. And as we've discussed in the past, for the furnace, you need both iron and coal. Let's move now to the fur coats. And as I said earlier, usually you need both old world and new world, because in the old world you will have your fur dealers and your hunting cabins, but you will need to import cotton meal, cotton fabric from the new world, which will require also cotton from the cotton plantation. But there is a way to make it old world only. Cute little layout here, where we do obviously have a fur dealers, 2 fur dealers, because it's 30 seconds, 4 hunting cabin, because that's 1 minute. And instead of having the cotton mill, you can see here 2 sheep farms. 1 here and 1 there. You could also have only 1 of these if you wanted to use a silo. And we of course have a small warehouse in the middle to be 1 tile away from the end product. But you also see a trade union. And yes, I know that usually I'm saying all of these are without trade unions, and it's because I'm not trying to make a perfect min-max where we're going to reduce completely the workforce or something like this. But with this trade union, we can put custom designer, and this custom designer will replace the input. Instead of cotton fabric, it will produce wool. And that's why if we click now into my fur dealers, they actually only need fur and wool. And that's why we've put here those sheep farms. Again, what do you think about this layout? I think it's pretty cool, pretty cute, doesn't take a lot of space. Okay, and now the one we haven't talked about is the rum. And if we look at the rum production, is actually a New World specific production, right? Because even the rum distillery needs to be in the New World, and it will require sugarcane plantation from the New World. But it is possible, at least if you have one of the DLC from Season 2, to make it in the Old World. Quickly the layout that I've made here, and you can actually find it in the Scholar tab. With this advanced rum distillery, you need to research it in the Research Institute. If you don't know about the Research Institute, don't hesitate to post in the comment below. And basically with this advanced rum distillery, you will only need coal and potatoes, which are both things that you can definitely do in the Old World, and you can integrate it quite nicely. You find one of your coal mine, or you change one of your mine into a coal mine, and then you put around a few of these potato farms and those advanced rum distilleries. Depending on electricity and things like this, you may have different numbers. They do require electricity, which is why I've put here the small trade union with Angela Meg Eber, which will provide electricity for free. So it is, ladies and gentlemen, we reviewed all of the artisans level production chains with great layouts that I invented. Don't hesitate to share in the comments below which one you liked, which one you didn't. If you have better ones, I'd love to hear about it, and I hope to see you next time.